JJ the CPA here. Hope you're doing well. So, related to the employee retention tax credit, the infrastructure bill has in fact ended that a full quarter early. It has ended effective 9/30/21. It was in play until 12/31/21. So again, fourth quarter is no longer available for the employee retention tax credit. Now, you may be doing what I'm doing right now, scratching your head, because here we are in the middle or the latter part of fourth quarter, and maybe before the infrastructure bill was put into play here in November, you were already taking advantage of the employee retention tax credit in fourth quarter. So what I would say is this: we will need to see what the IRS's guidance is related to this. So be paying attention to my channel as well as the IRS on how they're going to handle this, because there are those that in fact probably already filed a Form 7200 getting the employee retention tax credit in advance for fourth quarter. So for right now, until further IRS notice guidance, hold on to that money. If you have money that's coming back, hold on to it. Note this: you have until, like everybody else, until Form 941 is filed, which for fourth quarter 2021, that is due at the end of January 31st. If that's on a weekend, then it'd be February 1st. But here's my point: you don't declare your employee retention tax credit wages or the credit or the health insurance involved until you file the Form 941. So we do have time. But what we know right now is that it did end September 30, 21. So it would be wise to not continue to get an advance if they're even giving them at the IRS, because you're probably just going to have to pay it back. If you did or you are getting money back, then hold on to it. We do have plenty of time. The last thing I just want to note to you is that if you qualify for the employee retention tax credit related to COVID, so that's from March 13th, 2020, all the way through September 30, 2021, if you qualify in that period, you can still get the employee retention tax credit for that period, even if you're filing for the credit after the expiration date, or even if you're getting the credit, getting the money, filing an amended return. All it means is that for fourth quarter, no longer is that a period where you could qualify. Now, in the body of this video, I've got a link to my employee retention tax credit seminar, as well as, are you ready for this? Continuing professional education for CPAs related to the employee retention tax credit. So check that out. All right, hey, thanks for tuning in. I'd love it if you'd subscribe. And then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me.